Greetings, and this is Kanimozhi, Assistant Professor Horticulture from the SRM College of Agricultural Sciences. In today's session, we are going to see about the interior plantscaping and how to use the indoor plants for decorating your rooms, your office environment, or to make it a greener cabin. That is what we are going to deal in this session, and this topic is called as interior plantscaping. That is, you're going to maintain the landscape elements to enhance and improve your indoor environment. As an urbanite, we have to concentrate on keeping these indoor plants beautifully inside our home, and not only in our home. Most of the time we are at our office environment, and we can make our office environment greener and convert it into a green cabin. Have you all heard about the sick building syndromes? The WHO claims as far back as 1984, 30% of new or refurbished buildings caused occupants suffer from a symptom that became known as the sick building syndrome. Actually, it is nothing but acute ailments and discomfort. When you are spending time in those kind of buildings, you get some of discomfort which makes you feel discomfort. The first indoor plant we are seeing are the aglaonemas. Most of the aglaonemas are vibrant, colorful, with striking patterned leaves, and they are the best suited species for the modern living rooms, your office rooms, and bedrooms with dim lights. They are highly tolerant to moist and dry condition, and they can able to survive even in low light. And it is an ideal plant for the forgetful owners who care less for their plants, and they suit a best environment. And there are different types of aglaonemas present. They have variegations in their patterns of leaves. It might be with white dusted, and red aglaonemas are most popular, and the parrot aglaonemas looks very beautiful in your office environment. And the next plant is the ZZ plant, which is shortly called as ZZ plant. And this plant is scientifically Zamioculus zamifolia, and they have a glossy green foliage. And this plant is also a best suitable plant for the office environment. And this plant can reach up to 3 feet height when they are placed indoor, and they can grow well in low or bright lighting condition. It is a very slow grower, and it takes a lot of time to put forth the foliage, and they require less water requirement, and they grow up very well in the indoor environment. The third important plant is the snake plants, which you all would be aware of, and this plant is commonly called as mother-in-law's tongue plant, and in Tamil it is called as marul. And they are scientifically called as Dracena trifascicata or Sansevieria trifascicata. This plant can be grown easily and have numerous health benefits. They can able to filter your indoor air, and they are able to remove the toxicants in the environment, and they have the habit of boosting your mental health. They vary in color, green banded or striped leaves with yellow or cream border. But they say that it is very toxic to your pets, and less water is essential for this plant. Whenever you see your soil is dry, then you go for watering these types of plants. And the method of propagation for this Sansevieria is leaf segments or leaf propagation is the best method for Sansevieria species. The fourth important indoor plant for your environment is the syngonium, and they are popular trailing houseplant with attractive heart-shaped leaves. This plant is also known as arrow-headed, and they are very easy to take care, and it makes an ideal indoor plant at home or at your office. They thrive in bright, indirect light. Also, they are tolerant to low light. The new plant, this species is the Philodendron rojo Congo. It is a new species, and it has striking large glassy leaves, and they have deep red shade when the leaves unfold. And this philodendron remains unique in the sense they don't wind. Actually, it grows outward and upward rather than climbing. And this plant needs moderate bright and indirect light, and too much light will cause symptoms like yellow burning. And the next plant we are going to see is the Dracaena, and look at the foliage of this plant, which has an attractive red foliage, and this is called as Dracaena Mahatma and also called as cordyline, and it is an indoor air purifier plant. It is very low maintenance plant, and it seems that it brings good luck to your home, and you does not need to feed with too much water. They are very tough and drought tolerant, and the colorful foliage makes the indoor environment purifies, and it removes the airborne pollutants from your environment, and this beautiful plant will enter your mindset. The next species is the pandanus, and it is commonly called as crewpine. They have long leaves, like a ribbon shaped leaves. So they have long leaves which are arched attractively outwards from the center. It is well adapted to different circumstances and grows up to 3 to 4 feet taller in height. And it requires a lot of direct light, and it can also come in dappled shade. Water sporadically, and repotting is essential because there will be lot of daughter plants arising from the sides of this pandanus species. The other important plant is the jade, and this plant is commonly called as money tree or money plant, but this is a jade species which is a succulent, and it is also called as, scientifically it is called as Crassula ovulata, and it belongs to the family Crassulaceae. So this plant is a succulent, as I said, and it is also considered as a good luck plant which brings in good vibes into your house. These plants should receive at least 6 hours of bright light each day, and this plant is often, most of the bonsai lovers adapt this and grow this as a bonsai plant. And how to take care and maintain these indoor plants is, whenever you get indoor plants, check for whether the plant needs to be placed in higher light intensity or medium light intensity or low light intensity. This is what you have to look for whenever you purchase an indoor plant. So some of the plant can be placed in very low light like Sansevieria, some requires medium sunlight, and some requires higher light intensity like placing it in the balcony, and the medium can be near the windows. So this is how you have to choose your plant according to the indoor environment. And if there is no light also, artificial lights can also be provided for the indoor plants. And whatever indoor plants to be placed at different places, you ensure that you place a proper drainage in the pots. Do repotting often whenever necessary. When you see that coiling of roots is observed, go for repotting. Choose disease free media, fertilize as per requirement, and don't over water your plants. Based on the species, provide water to your plants and take care of your plants by spending more time. Thank you.